everyone and welcome to today's home learning. We're going to start today by just reading our spellings. So we've got have, I have new shoes. What is for tea? When can I go home? That chair is on its side. Then today is Monday, then it will be Tuesday. Here, come here. They like to play in the park. And why? Why is there pink circles behind me? The end. Okay, fantastic work with your spellings. Right, behind me I have got some pink circles. Now, today is a very special day. Do you know what day it is? It's World Book Day, which means today is dedicated to books and reading lots of different books. And we're going to do some bits about books today, and we're going to do some bits about books tomorrow. And today, I said to Marvin and Molly, well, what's your favourite book? And they, instead of just telling me, they've created some clues. And we've got to try and guess what their favourite book is about. And try and guess what their favourite book is. And what they've done is they've put some pictures on the board and they've covered them up with pink circles. And we've got to unveil them one at a time and then try and guess what they've got. And then we're going to do some writing about it. So let's see what they have got already. So we've got a big board of pink circles. Now, let's see, which one shall we move first? So, this one. Oh, do you know what this is? This is an emperor. It's sort of like a king, but it's an emperor. So the book that Marvin and Molly want to read is about an emperor. Do you know any books that have emperors in it? There's an emperor in the book Mulan, and there's a funny film called The Emperor's New Groove, but I don't know any books with emperors in them. Should we have a look at another one? Let's go for this one. So, where is this? Do we know where this is? It's somewhere that's really snowy, and there's two places that are generally really snowy. One's at the top, one's at the bottom. One's the Arctic, and one's Antarctica. And you drew pictures of Antarctica, and they were amazing. So, it's something to do with Antarctica. Does Antarctica have an emperor? Definitely not sure I know what book this is. Emperor, is there a book called The Emperor of Antarctica? No, I definitely don't think there is. Let's have another clue and see what we've got. Let's go with this one. Oh, a fish. So, maybe it's something to do with fish in Antarctica. There is lots of fish in Antarctica. They swim in the water. But do we know anything to do with a story that has fish and Antarctica? No, let's have a look at another clue. So we've got this one. Oh, an egg. Oh, right, well, we know the emperor doesn't lay eggs. Fish lay eggs. Do we reckon it's something to do with fish eggs? The rainbow fish has fish in it. But is that in Antarctica? I don't think so. What other stories do you know that have fish in it? Tiddler has a fish in it. Oh, this is tricky. I thought they'd have something easy like Elmer or Pingu. Let's have a look. So we've got a fish, emperor, Antarctica, and an egg. I think we need another clue. Let's have this. A chocolate bar. Do fish eat chocolate? No, fish don't eat chocolate. You don't make chocolate in Antarctica because you need cocoa beans. Maybe it's something to do with the emperor and chocolate. I like chocolate, so maybe the emperor likes chocolate. Maybe. Let's have a look at this. Ooh, That's a foot. Do you know what kind of foot that is? It looks like an animal's foot. That's definitely not a human foot. So maybe this is about an animal. Maybe their favourite book is an animal. What animal do we know that lays eggs? Do you reckon they live in Antarctica? An animal that lays eggs that lives in Antarctica. Snakes lay eggs, but they definitely don't live in Antarctica. They like hot places. What else lays eggs? Birds lay eggs. What birds live in Antarctica? And how would that involve the emperor? Let's have a look. What have we got next? Let's go with this one. Ah, the colour black. So maybe this animal is black because it has black feet anyway, so that would make sense. So we've got a black animal, but how would that make fish? Because fish definitely don't have legs, so I don't think this is a fish. But maybe this animal eats fish. Quite a lot of people eat fish. So it's an animal that's black that eats fish. That lives in Antarctica? What do you think? Should we have a look at our last clue? Our last clue is white. Okay, so we've got a black and white animal that lives in Antarctica. Whales live in Antarctica and they are black and white and they're massive. But they don't have feet. But they do eat fish. I don't think they eat chocolate. And I still don't understand the emperor. This is all very confusing, Year 1. I'm not sure I know what animal the Molly and Marvin wants to look at and what book it is. We've got lots of books in Year 1, but I'm definitely not sure that we have many on Antarctica and fish. Do you think you can help me? What I'd like you to do is in your books, you go onto your lined paper and I would like you to write down what you think Molly and Marvin want to look at, what their favourite book is and why. So it might be, I think Marvin and Molly want to look at what animals live in Antarctica. Narwhals live in Antarctica. So it could be, I think Marvin and Molly want to look at a book about narwhals because narwhals live in Antarctica. You could write that. You might want to write something like, Molly and Marvin want to learn about what other animals live in Antarctica. We've got narwhals, we've got whales. So it could be, Molly and Marvin want to look at books about whales because they eat fish in Antarctica. And that goes on our clues. That's your job to do today. So on your lines in your book, I would like at least 3 sentences. I'll write this here. 3 sentences about what you think Molly and Marvin want to learn about, what their book is, and why. So I don't just want to be, I think Marvin and Molly want to look at turtles. I want to know why, okay? Especially about turtles because they don't live in Antarctica. So here are your clues again. We have got chocolate penguin, an emperor, some feet, definitely not human feet, an egg, white, Antarctica, black, and a fish. I'm definitely not sure what they are. Should we get Molly and Marvin, see if they'll tell us? Hi, Molly and Marvin. So, we've got all your clues here, but we don't actually know what it is you want to look at. Can you tell us? No. They're not going to tell us what it is. When are you going to tell us? On Friday. You're going to tell us on Friday. When on Friday? Like in the morning? During Zoom. So you're going to come on our Zoom session and show us what book you want to learn about. Yeah? So this is your favourite book because it's World Book Day and it has an animal, yeah? Can we just check our clues with you? Okay, so it has feet, yeah? So it's not a whale. No, okay. Is this definitely Antarctica? It's not Aylesford. No? What about the Arctic? No, it's Antarctica. Okay. It's black and white? Are you sure it's not pink? No, definitely not pink. Okay. And it eats fish? It's not a fish. Okay, it's definitely not a fish, but it eats fish. Okay. And does it eat chocolate? Maybe. You don't know. Okay. And what about the emperor? You're not going to tell us. Okay. Okay, year one. Well, they haven't been very helpful, but they have told us that on Friday during our Zoom they will show us the book that they want. So, go and do your writing, and then hopefully I'll be able to convince them later to tell me what it is, and then I'll let you know. Okay? Right, so shall we say goodbye to the children before they do their writing? Yeah? Goodbye. Bye. Right. Bye, year one. Have a nice day.